Good guess. Our serving percentage was 87.8 this year. For the girls that served the ball more than 15 times, Kaylee actually led the team in serving percentage at 95%. We also track how difficult serves are when we serve to people. So we will give someone 4 points for a serve that's an ace. We will give them 3 points if they serve the ball over and the other team just sends it right back to us. So it's an overpass. So we'll give them a 3-point on that serve. 2 points we'll give them if they serve it over and they really can only set maybe one person or so. It's a really tough serve and they struggle to get the ball back to us. And we give them 1 point for every time we serve it over and they can run their offense and set 3 different players. And 0 if you make an error when you get the serve. So the leader in serving difficulty, when you average all those points together, we rated it together, was Alicia with a score of 2.14, which is pretty good. So aces, we had a total of 182 aces, and the leader was
Kelly. Candace.
Leader was Alicia with 60, and Kelly had 43 and Candace had 27. So oftentimes we will look at teams and change our rotation based on how many aces we've had in a prior game with that team. We'll put our stronger servers first. If we had least amount of aces, we'll try to switch it up and put our best hitters up front first. So it's a little bit of strategy involved when we look at these things. So kills, we had 444 kills. The leader in kills was Alicia with 151, that was 34% of the total. Sophia was second with 64, which was 14%. And Candace was just behind with 63, with 14% of the total. And Ashley was in fourth with 40. Now hitting percentage, we also look at hitting percentage. So kills are great, but hitting percentage takes your kills and subtracts off your errors, and it divides by your number of attempts. So if you had 5 kills and 5 errors and 150 attempts, you hit 0%. A good hitting percentage is, anywhere from the .200. It's like a batting average in baseball. So it's a 200 to 300%, or 300.2 or 0.3. Our hitting percentages this year were not bad. Kelly actually led the team with a .18 hitting percentage. Followed by Tina with a .16 and Candace with a .175. .176, .175. All right, passing. We also rate our passing. We want to know how we pass and what do we try to pass at, girls?
3.
Well, that's a perfect pass. 2. We rate their passing based on if the girls pass a perfect pass, they get a score of 3. If they pass a pass where the setter can only set perhaps the 2 outside hitters, they get a 2. A pass that they can only set 1 person on the court, they get a 1. And if they screw up their pass, it's a 0. Our goal, as I said, was a 2.0. We missed that goal this year. We passed at a 1.87 overall. However, 2 is a pretty good rate to be passing at. I was just talking to Jeff Rotundo, who's down at Central Florida, and he's helping me coach down there. And he said they were passing at about a 2.1 to 2.2. So high school, you'll probably see in the high 1.8 to 1.9 range. Our leaders in passing were not Sarah. Not on here. Were who? Kaylee was second with 2.06 average. Alicia was first with a 2.07, and Kelly was third with a 1.91. Yes, you do. You pass. Just telling you what the numbers tell me. That's all. Blocking. The leader in blocks this year was not Sophia. Was not Sarah. Was Candace. Candace had 21 blocks this year. Sophia had 17 and Sarah had 10.
Yes.
We had a total of 424 assists this year. The leader was Kelly with 225 and Kayla with 169. So. Ashley, yeah, you had a handful as well.
5 maybe.
No, it's more than that. It was like 15 or 20. So. Total digs. We also tabulate digs. We had 824 digs, and Kaylee led that with 200, almost 300 digs of the 824.
Yeah.
Alicia had 142, Kelly had 103, and Mary Kate and Kaylin were both tied with 59. All right, that's all I have for stats. And you're probably glad for that. So we have various talented folks on our team, and we have a special talent here today that's going to share with us a bit of an interlude. So, Katie?
Are you back upstairs? Yeah. I'm the interview. Wait, no. Sorry.
Sound girl over here. Props to Ashley for being a sound girl today.
Are you nervous?
No.
Yeah. I'm nervous.
Ashley's nervous. Okay.
Turn down for what?
Turn down for what?
Turn you down?
So you can go away for two. Take it. Is one?
Yeah.
One's up. Good. Yay. Okay.
Yay!
Yay, Ashley. Okay. Hi, I'm Kaylee.
Hi,
So I would just like to say I've been playing for a while, I've been singing for a while, and one of the main reasons I love this team is because they're just so supportive of anything you do. So a lot of times they'd catch me sitting on the bus, I'd stay on the bus. So then I got asked to sing at the banquet today, and I'd love to. So I just wanted to kind of say thank you to the team, my girls, everybody, especially on the bus who have to deal with our singing, for being so supportive of everything that I've ever done with singing. I love you guys. So
We love you, Kay.
well, the first one, I know you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, but it's a One Direction mashup with Kesha song because I gotta represent One Direction. So that's the first one. So I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drum. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. And so while you're here in my arms, let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. Live while we're young. Young hearts out of minds, run till we're out of time. A wild child looking good, living life just like we should. Don't care who's watching when we tear it up. You know that magic that we got nobody can touch. Oh yeah, we'll be doing what we do, just pretending that we're cool, and we know it too. Oh yeah, we'll be doing what we do, just pretending that we're cool. So tonight, let's go crazy, crazy, crazy till we see the sun. I know we only met, but let's pretend it's love, and never, never, never stop for anyone. Tonight, let's get some and live while we're young. Live while we're young. Hey boy, it's now or never. Now or never. Don't overthink, just together. Don't let the pictures leave your phone. Oh, looking for some trouble tonight. Take my hand, I will show you the wild side. Like it's the last night of our lives. We'll keep dancing until we die. I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drum. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. So are you here in my arms? Let's make the most of the night and live while we're young. So the next song I'm going to do is Roar by Katy Perry. Because this was kind of our team song. We had a lot. But this was one of our favorites. So, oh, I know. I almost said that one too. Or the Fox song, either way. So, but I decided on Roar. So, this is it. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. But I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. Forgot that I forgot the breaking point. I stood for everything and fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already pushing off the dust. You hear that voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear that voice, you hear that sound. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I earned my stripes. I went from zero to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear that voice, you hear that sound. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar, roar, roar. You're gonna hear me roar. Roar, roar, roar. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fire, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Little sweaty up there. So of course I have to end with kind of a sad one, or one about growing up. So I wasn't gonna do the standard Green Day, "Hope you have the time of your life." I picked a Taylor Swift song, and it's called "Never Grow Up." So. Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite night light. To you, everything's funny. You've got nothing to regret. I give all I have, honey. If you could say it like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever go. Don't you ever go. Just say this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever go. Don't you ever go. It could stay this simple. I won't let nobody burn you. Won't let no one break your heart. Yeah, no one will desert you. Just try to never go. You're in the car on the way to the movies, and you're mortified your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too, and don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs, getting ready for school. So oh, darling, don't you ever go. Don't you ever go. Just say this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever go. Don't you ever go. It can stay this simple. Take pictures in your mind of your childhood room. Oh, memorize what it sounded like when your dad gets home. Remember the words said, remember the footsteps, and all your little brother's favorite songs. I just realized everything I had is someday gonna be gone. So here I am in my new apartment in a big city. They just dropped me off. It's so much colder than I thought it would be, so I tucked myself in and turned my nightlight on. I wish I'd never grow up. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grow up. It could still be simple. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grow up. I could still be little. Don't you ever go up, don't you ever go up. It can still be simple. That's it. So thank you guys. Thank you.
Test. That's good. Just a couple cleanup things. We want to make sure we get all the uniforms in at some point. If you brought them tonight, or this afternoon, that's good. If not, you have to bring them in sometime and maybe give them to Sean or so.
Yeah, if you want to drop them off to the athletic director's office at Central Bucks West, or I can meet everybody there Friday after school, if you haven't turned them in by then.
The other thing I wanted to mention is I think it's someone's birthday in a day or so. Melissa, happy birthday. And the last thing I want to mention is we are giving the girls t-shirts that look something like this. So long sleeve shirts, which has everything on the back. Also, we are giving them certificates of that they get through just the completion of what they did this year. So they're athletic awards, certificates. We do not, as we said, we do not have our MVP awards, our MIP awards, and coaches awards things. We'll be getting those later. The people that are making that were on vacation last week. So with that, let's start now.
All right. Our first recipient this afternoon and a first-year letter winner will be Kayla King. Yeah, it's all
Today, Junior.
As an incoming freshman, to have a lot of pressure put on you as a varsity player, Kayla transitioned well, had plenty of questions, and always wanted to know why whenever you gave her an answer, because she always wanted to make sure that you were giving her every bit of information that you could. Kayla had a different sense of humor. So usually when those questions were asked, there was usually a face that went along with it. Kayla handled the transition extremely well. She continued to grow as the season went on, took instruction better, and continued to learn and grow, and became a much better player because of her desire to learn and grow with the questions and following through with her willingness to grow in those things. We're greatly appreciative for that. Thank you very much.
Kaylee's next. Kaylee, too, another freshman on the team. Kaylee is a type A personality, if you haven't already learned that. She is someone we asked to come in and take on the libero duties, which is a very important job with the team. And as some of you don't know, as a libero, you can play various positions as a libero. So in her club team, she played out of a different position than we asked her to play in the high school team. So I can only imagine what she would have been like if we had not transitioned her into a different position. But she really handled that with ease and took a lot of direction from us and really learned a ton this year. Did a great job. Congratulations.
Our next recipient, first year letter winner, is Diana Kluchnik. Diana is one of those people who you can ask to go in any position, and no matter where she is on the floor, and no matter where the ball may be, she's going to find a way to keep it off of the floor. Including at times where she may pop back up after you hear this loud thud, but the ball's back up in the air, and you're like, how did she just get to that? Just your hard work ethic and your willingness to play anywhere that we ask you to play is something as coaches you're always looking for and can never truly really be taught. So for you to come in that way, we're greatly thankful for that. Thank you for all your hard work this season.
Next is Julia.
Watch that chair.
Julia came in this year as a sophomore, and we asked her to play at a position where she very easily distracted. But anyways, we asked her to come in and play a position of outside and actually start for the team. And in some instances, she'd look at us and say, "Who, me?" That was the type of person Julia was. She was always a little unsure of herself, but I think as the season went on, she gained a lot of confidence and became an exceptional player for us at outside. And with that, I think you did a great job this year.
Our next recipient and also sophomore is Sophia
Vidova.
Sophia came in this year as a middle hitter. We were looking for great things from her as even a young player. We had seen her grow through club and come in and try out extremely well. Unfortunately, early in the season, we had a little bit of an injury, and then later on in the season, a concussion. But she handled herself well when she played, as she just always had this energy of, "Give me the ball, I want to hit." And you know, as a middle hitter, you coming in with that attitude and that mentality, that's something that we really liked and enjoy seeing it grow in you, and we're going to hope to see that again next year. So thank you very much.
The next one is Tina. She's not here today, but we'll comment on her anyways.
I teed off.
Tina came in as in a difficult situation as a junior transferring from Lansdale Catholic. So that's kind of a tough situation to come into the school. She made a lot of friends. She did a great job on the court. She was always very entertaining. Some of my most fun times were watching her and Kelly hit each other. The battle. But it was all in fun. She brought a great atmosphere to the team, and we appreciate that.
Our next recipient and a junior and a first-year letter winner is Ashley Giuliano. We as coaches never have to be hard on Ashley. Ashley can sometimes be her own hardest critic.
That was a compliment.
It is absolutely a compliment. The way you strive to grow and continue to learn and want to be the best you can sets a great standard. We are appreciative. We threw you into a little bit of a different role. You stepped up and you handled it well, and we are greatly appreciative for that. Thank you very much.
All right, next up is Kelly. As Todd's mentioning, we have first-year letter winners. We have, if you already got your letter, you get a bar to put on your letter. Isn't that nice? So Kelly is the second-year letter winner, so she gets a bar. Kelly is one of the harder working girls that I've seen on the team. She puts out a great effort. She does a great job at setting or wherever you wanted to put her. You know, we changed our rotation this year because we needed her to pass. And she said, "Okay, I'll pass." You said that right. She also has a very powerful serve that even when the coaches have to play a little bit, struggle with her serve. So it's fun to watch. And one thing I got to commend Kelly on, she was concussion-free this year, which was a great job. Although I wasn't too sure because at the